Добрый day everybody, my name is Hideout and in today's video we are going to review the Nerf Elite 2.0 Turbine. A little bit of a backstory. One day, about 3.5 years ago, I decided to surf the internet and look for some Nerf blasters. Despite never having held one in my hands, I clicked the link that redirected me to the official Nerf Ukrainian dealer website. That was just the first thing that popped up as usual. And one of the things that I saw there was the Nerf Elite 2.0 Turbine. Elite 2.0 was still rather popular back then. Right now, this blaster is about 6 years old, and I really wanted to buy it. I wanted to buy this blaster for a very long time actually, but for some reason I would always either postpone it or prioritize something else. One way or another, this is the blaster that got me into the hobby. And this blaster is also the one that introduced me to the Coop772's channel. As we all know, he retired some time ago on the 30th of June in 2023. So about 2.5 years ago, I didn't get to experience him uploading new videos for a very long time, but still, I'm glad that I managed to kinda cut in before he left. That was an amazing time. So, this is what comes in the box. Regular open type box. Here we have the instructions, the blaster itself, a huge 18 round mag, and a whopping 36 darts, 18 of each color. I also want to point out that this is the third flywheeler blaster that I've bought so far, with the first one being the Nerf Modulus Regulator and the second one being the Storm Challenge from the same Elite 2.0 series. And this is also the second blaster capable of full auto firing that I've owned so far. It requires 4 Type-C batteries, just like the Regulator does, but it has a noticeably slower rate of fire, although its single firing is very easy to manage, as you'll see later in the video. It doesn't have a select fire switch, but still, it's very fun trying to control your shots manually. Right now, I'm going to install the batteries, but I'm gonna do it the Coop772 way. As I've said, he has ascended to the Nerf realm, so let's call for him. Jolt reskin. Full MB bro. Starting up at the front, there's no end strike barrel lug. What is up, dude bros? Coop772, lend me your power! This should work. Great. This is exactly what I needed. Now let's screw the battery cover back in. And now let me return the favor. And as always, stay tactical. As usual, let's load darts into the magazine. Man, I absolutely love how big this magazine is. Just compare it to the more standard 12 round magazine. Just look at how bigger this one is. This is absolutely outstanding. I'll pick the orange ones. Great, we're ready. Let's get into it. Takes some time to load, but it's completely okay. Yeah, because of the 4 Type-C batteries, this blaster is a little bit back heavy, but at the same time, it's just heavy enough to feel nice in your hands. As Coop772 once mentioned, it has a very, very comfortable hand grip. Let's shoot it. Yeah, we emptied the mag pretty fast. Oh yeah, the mag release is a little bit stiff. Compared to the Nerf Regulator, the mag release in that blaster is buttery smooth, and here you kind of need to push it a little bit upwards and then it'll work just fine. Let's also compare the firing rate with the Nerf Regulator. Full mag. This is the Nerf Regulator. Look how big it is. It's literally a Nerf machine gun, but it's mag-fed. Oh, many machine guns back in the day used to be mag-fed, but just look at this buttery smooth, as I said, mag insert. Gotta enable full auto. Yeah, it's much faster, but I think that the range is sacrificed. As you can see here, this blaster has lots of tactical rails here, 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 and here, pretty much like the Echo 2.0 from the same series. I loaded another mag. Let me show you the single firing control. So probably not as fast as the Strife, for instance, but still very manageable. One dart just got stuck like this. I love this. So unlike the Nerf Modulus Regulator, which is absolutely huge, the Elite 2.0 Turbine is way more compact. Well, to be fair, the Modulus Regulator can be very compact too, but when it looks like this, not only does it lose its ergonomics, kinda, it's also not as aesthetically pleasing. Speaking of aesthetics, I really like how this blaster looks straight out of the box. Perhaps it doesn't look as cool and tactical as its ancestor, the original Elite Rapid Strike. I hope that I may buy it sometime, but it also shoots faster than the Rapid Strike. So it kind of beats it in terms of rate of fire. It has an end strike barrel lock, but most attachments don't click in and they don't sit tight. That's a big design oversight. Same thing goes for this attachment. This is from the Echo 2.0 that I have already mentioned. So it seems like it really suits this blaster, but it, like I said, it doesn't click. This is just how you attach it, but still it looks very nice. I always wanted to make this combo. Now it looks more like the original Rapid Strike. Let's load one more mag. I just kept reinserting empty mags. Let's also do it in first person. This is so fun, man. The only thing that I find weird about this blaster is the position of iron sights. This is supposed to be the rear sight and this is the iron sight, but their position is swapped and it's kind of hard to aim like this. But with the Echo 2.0 attachment, you can kind of use this as the front post and then aiming becomes more stabilized. This barrel extension also increases the range and perhaps the accuracy. I just wish it could attach to the N-Strike barrel lug more firmly. But other than that, they were meant for each other. Just like the Regulator, it has a trapdoor upon opening which you can clear out jams and malfunctions. Well, this is the trapdoor that the Regulator has. Also need to note that if it's open, it won't allow you to push the accelerator. It has to be completely closed. Pretty nice. But when it comes to this trapdoor, a little bit hard to open, and it's made of a much cheaper material than the rest of the blaster, but at least you can see how the blaster functions from the inside. The work of this, how should I call it, dart ejector, and you can just leave it open. Obviously we're just gonna do it for the demonstration, because if you run it like this during a Nerf war, it will most likely just snap off. But as far as I'm concerned, you can reinstall it unless something just breaks off. All right, close up. Pretty loud, isn't it? The thing that makes me like this blaster more than the modulus Regulator, surprisingly, is the fact that this blaster feels more responsive. I don't know how should I explain this, but you can feel how something is moving inside this blaster, namely this dart ejector that I have just shown you, and it feels very nice. It's like some sort of an electric blowback that you experience while firing these ass-soft EBB rifles. That's right. To be fair, I've never shot one, so maybe this comparison is completely wrong, but okay. So, to sum up, the modulus Regulator would probably win because it has a faster firing rate. It's completely automatic. You can switch to full auto or single fire or even the 3-round burst whenever you want, and Technically, it has a bigger ammo capacity because it comes with two 12-round capacity mags, and you can attach one to the stock. But if you already have this blaster and you want to buy something else that is practically as good as the other one, this is the top pick. Trust me, you won't be disappointed with this. This is the real deal. This is probably, if not the best blaster in the whole Elite 2.0 series, if we also exclude the Moto Blitz. But Moto Blitz is not capable of full autos, so you should carefully consider what you want to buy first. Well, this is it for today, guys. This was a very exciting video to film. This basically serves as my tribute to Coop772. Thank you for a great journey, Coop. And I would also like to thank you for watching until the very end, and as usual, have a wonderful day, stay tuned, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Slava Ukraini! I'll get used to it eventually.